Hello, everyone. We're here for another episode of the CT Support Group podcast. I am Therell, and I am the social media lead at Turning Point CT. And I bet some of you didn't know that June is Men's Health Month. So we're going to talk a little bit about men's health. To me, if someone is relatively healthy, that means they're getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night, moving their bodies regularly, drinking enough water, they have healthy eating habits, etc. And these things are mostly beneficial to physical health. But in my experience, if your mental health is not in a good place, then your physical health definitely will not be either. So in order to get to a good place physically, you first need to make sure you're in an at least decently good place mentally. I'm sure this has been difficult for many of us as we went through COVID and lockdowns, etc. We haven't been able to see each other in person a lot. Everything moved online. We've been missing a lot of human interaction. I know for me, I need in-person human interaction. I get really down in the dumps when I'm home alone, not interacting with anyone in person. Online interaction definitely helps keep me afloat, but it's really the in-person interaction that keeps me above water longer, way longer. I happen to live a lifestyle that is not as active as I would like it to be. For the most part, I work from home. I'm currently not involved in any clubs or activities or anything around town, which I am actively trying to change. And I do try to get to the gym at least 3 times a week, but it is kind of difficult. Like if I don't have a set schedule thing that I need to go to on someone else's time, it's difficult for me to get up and get ready and get out of the house. So I gotta force myself to get over the mental hurdle of not wanting to do anything, because if I can't get over that hurdle, then my day is not looking so great. So the first thing I try to do when I wake up is, drink at least a quarter of a water bottle and do some morning exercises just to get the blood flowing. Like I try to do some jumping jacks, push-ups, sit-ups, at least 3 different exercises. Again, just to, get my heart rate up, get the blood pumping, get some energy, and hopefully I'll be, ready to get going, start my day on a good note. Like even if I'm slugging through the exercises I try to do in the morning, I have a mental reward that I did it. So it's something. And of course, we have to talk about self-care, the things that we do to, help us out, help us stay focused and whatnot. And that can look different for a lot of people. For some, it could be listening to music, writing, taking pictures, like photography. It could be anything. And it's funny because the things I listed are my self-care things, like listening to music, writing stories or lyrics for songs, or taking photography pictures. But the writing piece especially, I think, is my most efficient source of self-care, because it gets my brain moving, it gets my creativity flowing. And I'm a creative person by nature, so I need to be doing these things probably more often than I am, because I have a lot of crazy thoughts in this head and I gotta get them out in my stories and stuff. And something I would strongly recommend not doing when you first wake up is going on your phone to go on social media, because that will keep you in bed longer, because you'll be sitting there scrolling through your phone, because social media is designed to keep us on it, and it's kind of a time waster. I've been trying to stop doing that because it just wastes time, and I end up staying in bed for another hour when I could be doing something more productive around the house, or having breakfast earlier, just getting the day started earlier, and then I'd be able to get more done during the day. So even if you don't do any morning exercises like I try to do, just getting up and maybe going to the bathroom to brush your teeth or whatnot, it gets you out of bed, and then you can start your day from there. So just to circle back, the main thing I'm trying to talk about here is to make sure that your mental health is in a somewhat good place, so that your physical health can also be in a somewhat good place. So whatever it is that you find helps your mental health be in a good place, do it as much as you can, do your best at it, and hopefully it can help you, with your physical health as well. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you all today. I think there's probably a lot more I could say, but we'd probably be here for another hour or so. So I will just leave it at that. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. We very much appreciate having you here with us. And I wish you all a positive and successful remainder of 2023. Can you all believe that we're already halfway through this year? It's crazy. It really is crazy.